Good morning, all you lucky people. We're gonna do a quick video today. Real simple one. I just want to show how to adjust the fifth wheel. Adjusting the fifth wheel is not something that we do like very often at all. In fact, like 4 years of driving, I think this is like the third or fourth time that I've actually have had to move it, and we'll show you why. I picked up this produce load last night. When I finally got it weighed out, my drives they came out way over, right? You know, and the trailer's like way back there, which seems like it would be pretty straightforward. And you know, you just tuck the tandems all the way in, should fix the issue, right? Well, unfortunately, every now and then I get a load where I get like a sneaky suspicion that I need to run it back across the scale. Most of the time, I just adjust and go. You know, I don't even think twice about it. But every once in a while, I get that one load. So I went and ran it back across again. It looks better, but as I suspected, it didn't adjust the weight as much as I needed it to. I was still 384 over. Now, if this were any state not named California, I wouldn't even worry about it at this point in time, because we have what's called an APU allowance. California doesn't support that though, so I was like, well crap, I need to do something else to adjust this weight. And I was sitting there talking with another driver about this last night. You know, I said, yeah, I'm going to move the fifth wheel forward, move that weight up to here. And you know, I should have listened to him at the time, because he said you only need to move it one slot. Usually I move it like all. But I found out last night that weight transfer is a whole lot more than I originally thought. Because now I fucked up my steer. I could have stayed last night and kept on working on it. I mean, look at how much that made the drive drop. You know, which is great, but I mean, now this is like massively over. Luckily, I didn't have to worry about any scales. That's why I kept on moving last night, because I wanted to get a little bit of distance. Watch my paperwork for me, okay? Here we go. I wanted to get a little bit of distance before my clock ran out, because I was running down on the 14. And then I got here last night. I was thinking about fixing it last night, but I was like, oh man, I'm like tired now, because by that point it was like 2:30 in the morning. All right, so let's go ahead and fix it today. Now, some people just adjust the fifth wheel with the trailer attached. Don't be those people. So you have a whole bunch of weight bearing down on that fifth wheel, and you're trying to move it on a slide. It doesn't work very well. I know that because I was one of those people once. Being way up there. You see how close the trailer is to the back of the truck? That's how it looks when you move the fifth wheel so far up. Scan roll. Alright, I'm gonna flip my first switch. So that first switch that I flipped drops the airbags, which allows the trailer to rest on that landing gear. Alright, and then over here in this corner we got this little red switch. It's kind of like firing off a missile, you know. Flip that, boom. I just heard a click. So you can see here where it normally sits. I mean, it's been in that one spot for so long. What I want to do is just move it so that the bottom of this is at this hole. That's all I want. It's just one. Looks like we're about right there. Yeah, let's saddle up with my mowers. Flip that off. Make sure you cover that again. You don't want to accidentally flip that switch while you're going down the road and have a big major accident. Turn off the airbags. Let them lift again. Now at this point in time, I'm actually going to start my PTI.
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
I got a lot of time to move, little time to do with it. There's no way I can actually make this load on time, but I gotta do what I can. So there we go. We moved it back, so it's just only like one hole forward. It's gonna put just enough weight on the drive. Or I should say on the stair. Take off just enough on the drive. Because the only other way to lose weight is to use up gas. Oh, looking good. And I did the math on that last night. I would have to use about 47 gallons of gas. I'm only running about half tanks. I mean, that's almost all the fuel. So the only way to make this truly legal is if I run out of gas. Yeah, I'm not doing the whole standing behind thing, you know. As long as you don't dip your head down into the path of a bar like an idiot, you should be fine. Okay, got me a couple of other things I gotta do. Gotta send in the running late message, ask for a repower. The reason for all that, for some reason they changed the appointment day. It was due for like the 2nd at 8 a.m. That was perfect, right? 2 days of travel time, basically 1,100 miles. I could have done that easy. But they changed it up to the 1st at 8 a.m. So instead of having 2 full days of driving time, 20 hours, actually more like 24 hours of total driving time, I now have 14 hours. Most of that was used up last night. I still got, God, I got what? I got a ton. I had like 960 miles that I had to do still. Is that right? 939.
To your right on I-5 or rear from current location.
Now at best I'll get like 600 today at best. Because you got to remember that I'm in California. I can't go full speed, and most of my day is going to be in California. I mean, the simple math is, I always mark it for 10 hours of driving time, not 11 hours. If you're still driving on the 11th hour, you're in trouble. I've always been taught that when 10 hours hits, that's when you look for a place to stop. So 10 times 60, 600. I can maybe do 660 if I push it to the 11th hour. But even if I do, that still leaves 300 miles, 5 more hours that I need. The load's due at 8 a.m. By the time I stop tonight, I won't be able to start until after it's already late. I don't know why they did that to me, but they did. So I'm going to tell them, you need to get somebody else on this to finish that run. Anyways, I still got a couple more things to do. I'm going to get to them, so I will talk to you guys later.